swifter than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Kellogg's Pep. P-E-P, Pep. Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, presents
The Adventures of Superman. Today, as the Unity House baseball team warms up for its big game, the Clan of the Fiery Cross plans a new attack on Tommy Lee, innocent victim of their hate and bigotry.
Hello there, gang. This is your pal Dan McCullough. Say, here's a curtain raiser that scores plenty of hits and runs with your morning appetite. It's this week's Pep Dish of the Week, Strawberry Doubleheader. And does Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, team up swell with red ripe strawberries? Try a Strawberry Doubleheader tomorrow, and you'll see what I mean. First, you pour half of your serving of Kellogg's Pep in the bottom of your bowl. Then pour on a layer of crushed fresh strawberries. Add the rest of your Pep, and then put on a topper of a few big berries you've saved out. Finish off with milk and sugar, and then see how swell Kellogg's Pep stacks up with the strawberries. Believe me, that sparkling sunshine flavor sure rise and shine. Pep's tender crispness is way out in front, too. Fact is, Kellogg's Pep is so all-round good, you want to eat up every bit in your bowl, which is certainly the right idea, especially now that we're sending the cereal grains to fellows and girls across the seas. Remember that when Mom brings Kellogg's Pep home from the grocer's. And remember to pour it carefully if you pour your own Pep, because this is a particularly important time to eat all your Pep. Don't waste it.
And now, the adventures of Superman. A young Chinese boy named Tommy Lee, star pitcher on the Unity House baseball team, has been threatened by a group of intolerant bigots who call themselves the Clan of the Fiery Cross. And because Jimmy Olsen, who was acting as manager of the team, defended Tommy, he too is marked for danger. Following the burning of a cross on Tommy's lawn and a cowardly attack on Jimmy and Tommy, which was foiled by Superman, the two boys went to Unity House Field, where their team is to play an important game. As we continue now, 20 minutes before game time, an ominous scene is taking place behind the locker room, out of sight of the field. Matt Riggs, Grand Scorpion of the Clan of the Fiery Cross, has been joined by Will Jennings, another hooded mobster. Jennings has a tough-looking boy from the opposing team in tow. Listen.
Sure this boy's okay, Will?
Yeah, he's Pete Miller's kid. His name is Art.
Forget that. Just call me Stuffy.
So you're Pete Miller's boy, huh? Well, that's fine. Your father's a very good friend of mine.
Yeah, I know.
Say, tell me, how do you feel about this Chinese boy you're playing against today?
You mean Tommy Lee?
Yeah, didn't you put up a fight about your team playing with him?
Sure I did. I raised heck. I tried to get the guys to say they wouldn't play Unity House unless they took that chink off the team.
Oh, good boy.
But you know what our coach, the playground director, said?
No. What did he say?
He said Tommy Lee was an American, the same as the rest of us. And anybody who what do you call it? Discriminated against him was a bad American.
Oh, he did, eh? What you say to that?
Nothing. I had to shut up. Now I'll show everybody what a punk this Tommy Lee is. Wait till I bat against him.
Sure, son, sure. But look, what do you really think about this boy's pitching?
Well, I guess he's pretty good, all right. He shut out South Park last week with only one hit.
Well, it looks rather bad for your team, don't you think? You know, it'll make him look good and our kind of people look bad. You wouldn't like that, would you?
What are you building? Maybe he won't beat us today.
Well, the chances are he will, unless...
Yeah? Unless what?
Unless you keep him out of the game.
Me? How can I? I told you I tried to.
Well, now, let's see. Suppose Tommy was hit in the head or in the arm by your bat.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't do that. I'll get pinched. Maybe worse. I can't...
Oh, wait, you little fool. I don't mean for you to walk up to him and brain him. I was talking about an accident.
An accident?
Of course. You know, you can make it look accidental, so nothing can be pinned on you. Now, I remember when I used to play ball, I swung so hard with my bat, it flew out of my hands. See what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. Okay, leave it to me. I'll take care of that guy. But good.
quite a big turnout for this game, Jim.
Yeah, it's the semifinals playoff, that's why.
Oh.
Now all we have to do is win.
How'd the team look in practice?
Well, pretty sharp, Mr. Kent.
How about Tommy Lee? Is he in good form?
Oh, yes, sir. He's got all his stuff today.
Good.
Take a look. He's over there next to the batting cage, warming up with mugs.
Oh, yeah. Gee, what a sweet curve that boy throws.
Oh, you said it. Tommy's the best pitcher in the boys' league. And he's got to face the best hitter in the league today.
Oh, really? Who's that?
Stuffy Miller, Central Playground's first baseman.
Which one's he, Jim?
Well, he hasn't come in yet. Oh, there he comes now. The Husker kid going to the batting cage. See him?
Oh, yeah. Say, he looks like a tough baby.
Yeah, he is. And boy, can he powder that old apple.
Can, huh?
I told Tommy to be sure not to give him anything good to hit at.
Hey, look, he's set to hit one now. Hey.
Wow, he missed it by a mile. Look at Mr. Kent. He swung so hard he fell down.
Takes a wicked cut, all right. You better tell Tommy to move farther away.
Tommy?
Uh-huh.
What for?
Now, this stuffy lad jumps in to meet the pitch, and when he swings, he's out in front of the cage. If his bat gets away from him, Tommy will be right in line for it.
Oh, there's not much chance of that.
Well, just the same, it's dangerous. Watch now, here comes the pitch. See how Stuffy jumps forward to meet it? He's out of the cage. Oh, his bat's flying out of his hand.
He's going straight. Look out, Tommy!
Time to change clothes now.
As Stuffy's heavy bat flies at Tommy Lee, whose back is turned to the batting cage, Clark Kent goes into action. There is only a dark blur through the air as he streaks across the diamond with the speed of light, snatches the whirling bat as it is about to strike Tommy Lee's head, and carries it out of sight beyond the field. 2 minutes later, adjusting his hat and glasses, he emerges from the crowd around the diamond and rejoins the astonished Jimmy Olsen.
Mr. Kent, what?
Relax, Jim. Tommy wasn't hit.
I know he wasn't, but you, what?
What about me?
Well, what happened to you?
What do you mean?
Well, you were right here beside me just a minute ago, and
Well?
then when the bat flew out of Stuffy's hands, you disappeared.
I disappeared?
Yeah, there was a kind of a blur through the air, and you just vanished.
Uh-oh. Umpire call play ball. You better forget everything else now, Jim, and get working on your team. I want to see you win this game.
Well, you just watch it. See you later.
Okay.
Daily Planet Sports reporter, folks, bringing you the latest report of the semifinal game in the boys' championship tournament between Unity House and Central Playground. At the end of the 6th inning, the score is Unity House 2, Central Playground nothing. So far, it's a shutout for Central, with Tommy Lee, Unity House hurler, pitching a perfect no-hit, no-run game.
It's a home run. Atta boy, Muggs. Keep on going, boy. That makes it 3-0 in our favor, Mr. Kent.
Uh-huh.
All Tommy has to do is hold him 2 more innings, and we're in.
I got my fingers crossed, Jim.
This is your Daily Planet Sports reporter again to tell you that at the end of the 8th inning in the semifinal game between Unity House and Central Playground, the score is Unity House 3, Central Playground 1. Unity House pitcher Tommy Lee is pitching a bang-up game with 12 strikeouts so far, including Central's heaviest hitter, Stuffy Miller, who fanned out twice.
Well, it's too bad they had to get another hit, Jim. It cuts down your margin.
Yeah, but it's still 3-2 in our favor, Mr. Kent. If Tommy can just get by Stuffy Miller again, we win.
Well, he's doing a beautiful job on that mound.
Yeah, but if Stuffy gets hold of one, he'll hit it over that fence sure as shooting. Then it's so long ball game for us.
Well, here's hoping Tommy can whiff him again.
Uh-oh. Another ball.
Yeah.
Makes it 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch.
Nice work, Tommy!
Struck him out.
Good boy!
We're in the finals. Atta boy, Tommy!
As the Unity House players rush to surround Tommy Lee and shake his hand, and the crowd cheers wildly, Matt Riggs and Will Jenkins, scowling darkly, push their way out of the field to the street.
Well, we're skunked again, Matt. Now that chink kid, Tommy Lee, is the big hero around here. All the papers will probably print his picture with a story about how terrific he is.
Don't you worry. We're going to give them something else to put in their dirty paper about that leak tomorrow.
What do you mean?
Call a special meeting of the Action Committee tonight in my garage. We fool around long enough with these chinks. Now we're going to take our gloves off.
What does Matt Riggs mean? We'll know in a moment when we return for the startling climax of today's episode. So stand by.
Say, if you want to see a really smooth dish, just cast your eyes on that bowl of Kellogg's Pep tomorrow morning. Is it sunny and golden? Is it crisp? Is it terrific? And believe me, gang, there's good eating ahead when Pep heads the breakfast menu. Every single flake is delicate and tender as a breeze. Every golden spoonful is brimming with sparkling sunshine flavor. Every serving of Kellogg's Pep is a royal sort of dish to make you want to eat hearty. Pep gives your nutrition quota a boost, too. Sure. Brings you solid whole wheat nourishment plus. So from any angle, seems like you're bound to go for Kellogg's Pep in a big way. You'll want to polish off every last spoonful in your bowl. And that's on the beam, you know, because the cereal grains have been picked out to help give good nourishment to fellows and girls all over the world. So keep on that sunbeam, gang. When Mom brings Pep, the Sunshine cereal, home from the grocer's, make sure there's no waste. If you pour your own Pep, pour it carefully and eat up every bit you pour out. And say, keep watch on your younger brothers and sisters, too. Make it a habit to eat all your Pep. Don't waste it.
It is 9:30 at night. The rig's garage behind locked doors and shrouded windows. 12 men garbed in the robes and hoods of the clan of the Fiery Cross. Listen to the venomous, hate-scorched words of their grand scorpion, Matt Riggs. A single candle set on the floor creates weird, grotesque shadows of shapeless hooded men and the elongated, waving arms of their robed leader.
The time has come for action against these foreign scum who would dare demand equal rights with Americans. Look what they've done already. The Chinaman Dr. Lee wormed his way into the health department, stealing the job which our last mayor had promised me would go to one of our brothers, Will Jennings.
Yes, that's right. They double-crossed.
Then Lee's son crowded my nephew Chuck off the Unity House baseball team. And to make sure he kept his job, he beamed Chuck yesterday, intending to kill him.
Fine, Kenny. Well, let's do something about it.
And today, because the players of the opposing team were afraid this murderous young whelp, Tommy Lee, would bean them too, they lost the game. And now Tommy Lee, a chink, is cheered and written up in the papers as a hero.
Down, Whiteout! Down, Whiteout!
I'm telling you, the time has come for real action. We must show the Lees and all their kind that we mean business, that we intend to defend our homes and our families against them. Brothers, I propose that we go to the Lee house now and take that murderous boy Tommy and tar and feather him.
Well, wait a minute, Matt. Suppose the kid dies.
Oh, let him die. It'll teach them all a lesson. Well, what do you say, brothers? Are you with me? Good. Then get the truck out. The clan of the Fiery Cross acts tonight.
Using vicious lies, Matt Riggs inflames his followers into an attack on the innocent Lee home and young Tommy. An attack which may mean murder. What will happen now? Twice Superman has saved Tommy Lee and Jimmy Olsen from the cowardly attacks of the two-footed beasts who hide behind sheets and hoods. But Superman has no knowledge of this new and vicious threat. How can he find out in time to act? Tomorrow's episode is tense with drama and excitement, so don't miss a minute of it. Tune in tomorrow, same time, same station.
And remember, for breakfast, it's Kellogg's Pep.
For excitement, the adventures of Superman.
Superman is a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC comic magazines and is brought to you Monday through Friday at the same time by Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine cereal. Say, gang, if you've ever had a race with your dog, you know how much he enjoys running and jumping. Now, dogs are like people. To keep their muscles strong, they have to eat right. So if you want to help your dog to stay in the groove, to have strong bones and teeth and muscles, just mix Kellogg's Grow-Pup dog food in with the scraps of meat and fat you give him. There are 3 kinds of Grow-Pup, all with a grand meaty flavor. There's Grow-Pup Ribbon, Grow-Pup Meal, and Grow-Pup Pellets. Ask your mother to feed your dog Kellogg's Grow-Pup regularly. And be sure to be with us tomorrow for the thrilling adventures of Superman. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.